Welcome back once again, Spazites, to another Transformers video review. Today, we are going to pick off from where we left off last time, which is with our Transformers Generation Select Seacons. As you can see here, we have them still in their weapon modes. I'm going to go ahead and transform them all into leg mode, and then we will decide which two that we like the most for leg mode. Right now, our top favorite contenders for gun mode are Kraken, Golf, and Overbite. So, or Scalor and Overbite. Kraken, Sea-Wing, Scalor, and Overbite. So, leaning towards him, although I kind of like, and I didn't say this last time, but just looking at him today, I feel like he would make a pretty good limb weapon as well. But I'm not sure who I want. It's so hard to decide. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and change them all into leg mode, and yeah, we'll decide. Maybe that'll help us decide who we like. So anyway, yeah, be right back after a quick cut. Thanks for watching. Okay, well, that didn't take very long at all for me to transform. Basically, each one of them, I just had to flip this up into this position, like this to this, and remove the gun parts from the face, from the end of the bot. I only have two legs, unfortunately. Now, I need to keep in mind, when looking at these legs, which ones I wanted to keep as my gun formers. And I believe that was, these three were my options for guns. So let's look at them all from the side and see what they look like in leg mode from the side. Not sure what I want. They're all kind of short and stumpy as legs. And I know we're going to get there. You know what? Let's take the two I had and actually put them on our guy and see what we get. Because I don't want too short a stumpy of arms either. So let's see what we get. I'm not a fan of the face here, but that face is going to be part of the arm if I put it up there. So for now, we got this. Let's put it on here and see what we got. Boom. And boom. Looks a lot better like that with the knees. You can tell that it's only the shin down or the knee down that our characters become the legs. But let's see what else we got. Forgot how to pop these off. They just come right off, right? Yeah, they just pop right out. Okay. It's been a while since I did anything with my combiners. So now, pardon me. So the first ones we did were Tentakill and Overbite. Now we're going to try Scalor and Sea-Wing, who were both options for being our gun. We'll try them. Okay, Sea-Wing is really wide, so I don't think Sea-Wing is going to fit very well as a leg, because he wants to rub up and be really close to his leg partner. So Sea-Wing, right off the bat, is going to be either an arm or gun. So let's try our Lobclaw, our final character. Lobclaw needs his foot. I guess I gotta put the foot on him. get it off C-Wing first. Because, oops. Okay, boom. So, Lob Claw is also kind of wide. So I don't think I'm going to like Lob Claw as the leg either, because his pincers. Now, I could move the pincers probably and make them stick out less. But, you know what? Let's go ahead and do that and see what we wind up with. So I would need to do this and this, at least on one side. And it's a little better, but then they're just hanging down there. So I'm not sure. Well, I think we might be going with Tentakill and this one, just because they seem to be the smallest and don't want to rub together with the legs. Now, I can do this, and then these are on a ratchet as well, so I can make them stand like that, but I don't really like that. I'm afraid if I put too much weight on him... Oh no, he's actually pretty sturdy. I'm pushing down on him pretty good, and it's not sliding apart more. So that's good. But I don't know. I'm still not sure what I want to do. So these two are my top two choices for legs. Now I'm sure if I put... He's okay for a leg, but he's just kind of wide. His head just looks really big compared to the other legs. But let's see how he looks next to one of the other smaller looking leg former characters. So boom, boom, and come on, get in there. Boom, there we go. So, yeah, that doesn't look bad. Oh, unfortunately, that's one of my top ideas for a gun, so let's try putting Tentakill there. Now, I am still going to transform them all into arm mode, because one of them might have, like, a really cool arm mode that I like, as far as the way it looks, aesthetically, anyway. That's not bad either. Plus, they have a matching color scheme, so the legs would look like they match. That might be interesting. Huh. Okay, okay. I'll also review the canon version of how they combine in the series, because I think they only combine one way in the series. So there is that as well. So now that I've looked at all the different legs and some of the different combinations, I'm going to go ahead and transform everyone into their arm modes, which is probably a little more complicated than the leg modes. And yeah, I'll be right back after another quick cut. So thanks for watching. Okay, so I took them all, I haven't done anything yet, but I did want to point out that in the instructions, his guns are part of his leg mode, which is a little weird, but it means that his guns do not get used in the combo weapon. I mean, obviously they can, because I showed off a couple of how that could be possible. And then we also have this guy with his tail gun is part of his leg mode, and also this guy's tail gun is part of his leg mode. And that one probably looks the best. But like I said, I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing him as a leg mode, just because. Not to mention, I think it would be cooler to have the guns incorporated into the arm modes, just because it would give the arms more firepower. But anyway, okay. Once again, I'll be right back after another quick cut. And here we are with all of the arm modes. Okay, so they all make pretty good arm modes. I am impressed. Tentakill, even though I love Tentakill as a leg, Tentakill uses its guns in arm mode. Whoops. Which makes for some pretty cool, side cannons for its arm. Made you look. I love the individually articulated fingers for these for the hands here. They're so cool. But anyway, Tentakill makes a pretty decent arm. You can see here. Whoops. That didn't want to hold together very well. There we go. Okay. Got some good bicep crunch there. The only thing is, I would want to put these guns here, where Tentakill stores them in robot mode, in order to make them truly a cool weapon. But then, seriously, dang it. But then, come on. This flappy mouthpiece is just kind of there, which doesn't look like much otherwise. Where did my gun go? Okay, I found it. It was right there. I actually had to fish a piece out of my heating duct from a few videos ago, but that was for a completely different figure. But anyway, so that looks pretty cool. I just don't like the big flappy mouth piece there. Otherwise, the squid face is hidden pretty well, which is cool, because I wasn't too keen on having a giant squid face on the bicep of my guy. So anyway, that's Tentakill. Now we have Overbite here, I believe. Yeah, Overbite. And Overbite makes a nice slender arm. Now I know Overbite was one of my top picks for gun mode, but he just makes a really clean arm. I really like him as an arm. So, not sure. I did have to remove one of these from the top of the hand because one of them in particular keeps falling out really easily. And it's a little disappointing. So I don't know if I might have to put some tacky on it or something to make it stick in there a little better. But so anyway, I really like Overbite as an arm. He looks awesome. Here is Blot, aka no, not Blot. Blot is the Terracon name. This is dang it, I forgot his name again. I just said it earlier, I know that. Again, he uses his tail gun in arm mode, which makes it more of a shoulder weapon, if you want to use it that way. Otherwise, he's a cool arm. I do like the fish head here. Looks like a giant shoulder pauldron. I think that's the word that I'm looking for. And that looks pretty cool. Let's see, Scalor. Oh god, I wish I could remember his name. I'm pretty sure Blot is the Terracon. Gulf is his name. Gulf. Gulf or Scalor. That's his name. Okay, anyway. Next is Lobclaw. Lobclaw. I'm not keen on the help me here. My mind is melting. I think it's coming out of my ears right now. The lobster legs. I'm not a fan of them going this way, and they don't really want to bend the other way. So this is the way they gotta be, unfortunately. Also, just like within leg mode, I'm not a fan of the arms sticking out the way they are, or the fact that his fin gun is stuck on his shoulder like it is. Even though it doesn't look bad that way, I'm not a fan of it. He'd only be able to use it if he was pointing his arm straight like that in robot mode. So that's another one I'm not a fan of. I know that he was one of my top runners for gun, and I know I didn't like him as a leg, so he's probably going to wind up being my gun. And then we have, whoops, we have Sea-Wing Kraken, who is just awesome as an arm. I love the fins. They look like blades. They really fill out the shoulder of the character. I think they look awesome. So I definitely think I'm going to use Sea-Wing as an arm. Lobclaw as a leg. No, gun. Scalor Gulf as a arm, and then I will use Overbite and Squidward here as Tentacool as legs. So yeah, I think that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and put that together in this form, and we will look at our full-size robot. So yeah, be right back for the end of the video. Please stay tuned. And here we have Piranha in all of his very wobbly glory. It took me a while to get him into this pose. He's actually got one gun, his big Seacon gun, up in the air because it's way too heavy for him to hold otherwise. It just makes his whole body bend the wrong way. So, unfortunately, that's what I have to work with. I need to get one of those stands to have this mounted on it so that he can be in a normal pose with his gun. So, yeah. Anyway, the gun attaches to the top of the hand with the combiner port. Just goes into that hole, fits into that hole. Now, these are larger holes for these hands than the previous Prime Armor hands, so I don't believe they fit the Prime Armors in there. I have not actually tried yet. Or the oh, geez, what are they called? The Prime Masters. You know what? Let me grab a Prime Master off my shelf right now and see. So, let me zoom in here so that I can stand up. And here we go. Let's grab him. I believe he's from the same generation as, or as the same year that our Piranha comes out. We'll take Liege Maximo out of his shell here. Maybe. I hate how hard these guys are to get out of their shells. Okay, put him into Prime Armor mode. Since they didn't actually come with a combiner matrix like all the other combiner sets came with. Let's see if this fits in here. It actually seems to fit in there. It's definitely loose, but it does fit. It just doesn't stay in there. But that's okay. That actually looks pretty cool with him as a character. So anyway, that is our Piranha review, part 2. Actually, see Piranha in his combined glory. I know I've been waiting to see this. I hope you have too. Whoever is still watching this after all these different Seacon episodes. You can see I've got Piranha's sword in here. I do have the leftover combined pieces into one massive gun with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 barrels, which 7 barrels. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 barrels on this gun. So here you can get a picture of what it looks like. in the combined form, just in case anyone's curious how I did this particular one. We don't have the we don't have his gun as part of the combo, so this one is it Lobclaw or Nautilator? I think it's Nautilator for America. But anyway, that's it for the video. I hope you all enjoyed my fun little adventure into the Seacons / PiranhaCon videos. And after this, I've still got a couple things I need to review from BotCon. And yeah, then I'll get back to my regular Transformers reviews, and I need to start doing Lego stuff again. So yeah, that's it for this particular video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about it down below in the comments. Feel free to thumbs up, all that good stuff. Let me know if you have this set at home. Do you enjoy it? Did you get it when it first came out, or do you pay a lot more money than I should have, like I did? Or, yeah, whatever. But that having been said, until next time, as usual, be kind, happy hunting, and goodbye. Don't forget to wash your hands, especially in between them fingers. And when you go out, please be safe. Bye, everybody.